folks, heading out today to a place I call the Green Acres. These fields have been very good to me in the past. I've dug everything as far as coin wise, from Indian cents all the way up to a Morgan silver dollar out there, and really seriously everything in between. Also, I've dug Civil War stuff out there. The little bit of history on it is, back in the Civil War, General Granger had 3,000 troops that were camped out in these fields. They were there for the Mobile campaign to support Admiral Farragut. There was some small, at least one small skirmish about 10 miles from the camp. And like I said, I've been digging there for right at about a year. And every time I go out there, I'm finding something else. Most of the bullets that you see in the intro and that type of thing, they've all come out of that field. Or those fields, I should say. Looking at about 100 acres of land. I have not swung over all of it, even in over a year's time. Mainly because it's just, I don't get out as much as I'd like to. But I always try to leave something for someone else to be able to dig later on. But anyway, we're going to head out to Green Acres. Take about 30 minutes to get there. But anyway, see y'all on the first hole. Alright folks, we've landed here at what I call Green Acres. Like I said, this site is a campsite back in the Civil War with General Granger. Anyway, General Granger had about 3,000 troops with him. They did scour the area. They burned some sawmills, that kind of thing. Basically put a dent in the economy down here. They were here as part of the Mobile campaign with Admiral Farragut. General Granger had fought in other places as well, but kind of fell out of favor with General Grant. So General Grant ended up sending him down here. Just to kind of give you an idea, this is not one of the fields I'm going to be hunting for obvious reasons. But, you know, like I said, the way it looks and that kind of thing, it's pretty overgrown. Let me see if I can get this thing turned around for y'all so you can see. Hang on a minute. Okay, as you can tell, these fields here are a wee bit overgrown. Okay, like I said, this is just one of the areas, but right about in that area back there where them trees are, I dug a snake buckle back there. Over in a field back over this way over here, I dug my first 3-ringer out of there. Alright, there are some fields out here that are in a lot better condition than this, but I'd love to get back out here in these fields, but I just need to let that grass grow down. Alright, see y'all on the first fire. Okay, got a mid-tone in the, right here in this area. And of course, when you're digging in a field, you're gonna find these. So it'll get your heart racing for a little bit, but only because it's round and it feels old. But it's a shotgun shell. But anyway, like I said, you're gonna dig them. You gotta dig the trash to find the treasure. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that. But anyway, it was pretty deep in there. You can see where it was. Well, I murdered that. But anyway, I'll see y'all on the next one. Okay, finally, after a few hours, you know, it's been hard going out here. But anyway, after a few hours, finally, you know, Buford over here finally came across something in a hole that was decent. Of course, he's been beating the ground up pretty good. You ought to see all the trash I've dug so far. But down here in the hole, laying right there, that's a pocket knife. That's a pocket knife, and it was lost a while back too. All the side has come off of it, so it was hitting on the brass and the iron inside there. I'm gonna try to clean it up. I'm not too hopeful on it because it's pretty rusted up. But anyway, I'm gonna try to clean it up once I get home and try to see if I can find anything on it. All right, talk to y'all later. Okay, folks, it's been hard hunting today for whatever reason. I guess I'm just not in the groove or whatever. But Buford ended up finding a good high tone. It was coming in on the max as an 83. It's still showing in the hole somewhere. So I guess we'll find out what it is here in just a second. All right. There we go. It's right in here. You gotta pardon me with this one-handed thing. I ain't too used to it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Something from the Civil War. This, folks, would be a Burnside bullet. 57 caliber. Burnside. Like I said, there was a camp out here. You know, I'm finally glad I'm able to pull something out of here. But anyway, let me clean it up a little bit and I'll see if I can get a better shot of it for you. Okay, folks, got it brushed off. You can see the rings down here. All right, and you can tell by the height it's not really all that big of a bullet, but that bad boy's big. Okay, it don't let looks deceive you. All right, that's about a 57 caliber. Getting hit with one of them, along with, you know, the size of a 3-ringer, you can tell why they had to amputate a lot. But anyway, finally getting some good stuff. Hopefully we'll get some more. All right. Okay, in a different field now. This one's usually grown up, but they ended up coming by and cutting it, which I do. I appreciate it. It's getting a mid-tone signal in the field. There's a plug, and ended up coming up with that down there. I haven't gotten it out yet. Does feel like a coin. But not sure what kind of coin. It's coming up in the 60s area. Thinking it's probably a nickel. But I'll wait for it to dry a little bit more. Hopefully something will come out on it. Might be a V-nickel, but I'm not sure. I have run across some out here. But I guess we'll find out here in a little bit. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, the coin I got, I'm not real sure yet what it is. I'm going to wait until I get home and clean it up a little bit better. But anyway, it came out from right there. Just to give y'all an idea of the kind of stuff I'm kind of digging in. First of all, you see all the water out here in the field. Buford's having to sniff through a lot of iron. But anyway, I just want to kind of give y'all an idea. All right, Later. Okay, folks, as you can see, I destroyed another hole. But anyway, in this area, or in that hole, I ended up digging up a curious little find. Let me see if it'll focus up here. I believe that says 1901 all overs number 94. Okay, now I'm not sure, and I'll have to look it up, but this could be a type of token, but I'm not real sure. I'll have to do some research on it. All overs or something like that. Anyway, I'm scared to clean it too much because I don't want parts of it falling off like, you know, some of it already has. On the back, you know, of course it doesn't look like it has anything on the back of it, but still, that's pretty cool. All right, so I'm happy to have that one. All right, later. Okay, let's go over the wrap up. First thing first, there's my trash. Some of it is quite big and long, but anyway, lot of holes today. This 5-gallon bucket is pretty much full. All right, I did get a little toy car. It's seen better days, obviously. Couple of pennies, that 1 nickel that I'm not sure if it's a V nickel or not. That I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it's going to be a head stamp on a shotgun or if it's going to be a brass tax token. I got a broken button, broken key. I got a couple of pieces of lead that I thought were bag seals, but I did dig a couple of nails that had the lead on the top of them, so I'm pretty sure that's what that's going to end up being. Got a couple of pocket knives that I was able to pull out. I got I don't know if this is a tag or if it's a token. I'm going to have to try to look it up and see. It's dated 1901, so hopefully I'll be able to find something on it. And then, of course, we got the Burnside bullet from the Civil War. Anyway, just to kind of give y'all an idea, this is I got a habit of breaking shovels. All right, pretty much all the time. However, I have bought a grave digger. All right, this grave digger pulled all that stuff out, and when I say pull, I mean pried on it, that kind of thing. Some of it was 6 inches down, some of it was barely even got a grip on. But as you can tell, a dirty shovel is a happy shovel. So if y'all are looking for a good field shovel, it doesn't dig very pretty plugs, but for fields, grave digger, they will help you out, trust me. All right, I'm very happy with it. But anyway, y'all have a good night, and y'all have a Merry Christmas.